Persona 4 Arena.
Hello everybody, this is Adam with Transparency Pro, the Game Machine, bringing you another episode of Adam vs. Persona 4 Arena Online. So, just going to show you some random online matches because this is going to be another news one. I'm not doing the commentary, and I know I promised some BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma. That will be coming. Just a lot of stuff with my capture card and things like that. I found a way kind of around it, so I don't know if there's a bigger problem going on with my computer or what the heck is going on. But I'll try to get this sorted out. But we're going to talk about some of the big Persona news that has dropped this past Sunday, as well as another update that I've heard about following an announcement that happened that was the big one, and we'll save that for later. So first off, that the 3DS is getting a Persona game called Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth. And this one is going to have a cutesy chibi art style, but it's going to have the cast of Persona 3 and 4 combined together. They're going to actually get the people, looks like they did Etrian Odyssey, it's going to be Etrian Odyssey style game, which I've never played them. They're kind of a popular RPG atlases. Put out here, so yeah, that'd be interesting, and I've heard that apparently, depending on who you have on your team, affects the storyline and things like that, so that's going to be quite interesting and very unique. Comes out, it looks like June in Japan, so yeah, if you're interested in that. Another announcement, which is kind of a weird one. There is going to be, and I'm not making this up, you can actually look this up, I will put links to the trailers below to all of these. There's going to be a Persona 4 music dancing game. Yeah. No, I'm not making that up. No, there really is. So yeah, there is going to be one called Persona 4 Dancing All Night. It's made by the people who did Hatsune Miku. I know I'm slaughtering this, but I don't really know the name. I'm not looking it up. But yeah, it is. I think the developer is called Dingo, so you can go by that. But yeah, apparently it's going to be a music dancing game. Risei's all out there dressed up as a idol because. And yeah, so if you're into dancing music games and you like Persona 4, it's going to be up your alley. Another thing to mention too, none of these releases that I'm talking about have been announced for the US or Western release yet. Crossing fingers, I feel quite a few of them probably will come out here. So, I guess now that we've got our dancing out of the way, let's go talk about one of the things that, of course, you know I've been focused on this channel, and that is Persona 4 Arena. And we've talked about before in the last video how there is a new Persona 4 Arena game coming out to Japanese arcades called Ultra... Okay, I'm not even going to try it too because I'm not even looking at it right now. Oh, there it is. I have the stuff up in front. So, Persona 4 Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hold is now getting a console release in Japan, PS3 this summer. Some new stuff dropped on it. You got some stuff they show off in the trailer that's kind of fascinating. It looks like from some of the anime style clips that it looks like the Dark Hour, as I predicted, is coming to Inaba. On top of all that, it looks like they did show off some very brief gameplay of Shu. Looks like doing one of his supers, the red-headed character they unveiled last trailer. So that's going to be interesting to see what he plays like. And good friend of the channel, Jerome Talos, his channel, I'll link below. He has a trailer. I'll have to link to his video below here. He actually did an analysis a lot more in-depth than what I'm doing. But basically, there's the shadow versions of the characters versus the regular version of the characters. But the interesting thing about Shu that I've noticed is that, you know, where they have the Persona icons next to the character portraits, he doesn't have a Persona character portrait. So, it could be one of two things. It could be that A, he just doesn't have a Persona and he just relies on combat ability. B, he could be a shadow. And that's maybe what I'm thinking. But, you know, who knows? You know, I personally kind of think he might be a Persona 5 character, but that's just kind of me. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here with that. And, don't know if it'll get a simultaneous release. Also, at the end of the trailer, they showed a shadowy figure looks like it could be Adachi. So that would be very interesting to see what would happen with that. I'm not going to give any spoilers. You can play Persona 4, and if you haven't, you need to play. I need to finish Gold. I already finished the original Persona 4, but I need to finish Gold. I feel terrible. But anyway. So yeah, excited about that. Summer, PS3, coming out in Japanese arcades in a few weeks. So if you're in Japan, I hate you, like you bastard. So next up, the big news. It's finally been announced. We are getting Persona 5 on PlayStation 3. It's going to come winter of next year for Japan. And the trailer is very unique. It was all red. Looks like it had classroom-style chairs. There's some ball and chains, and in really bad English. Which, you know, I guess they're doing it for a Japanese market, so I'm sure grammar's not that important when you're using English words. But it says, "You are a slave. Want emancipation?" ? And it had like these ball and chains attached to these chairs. There's 5 chairs. So that's really quite dark. And I'm kind of curious to see what they're doing with this. And there was something I was reading too. There was an article on Silicon Era where they actually talked about one more detail that it will be a high school setting again. Also on top of the high school setting is that you're having to break free of something. That you're having to let's see if I can pull up. I'll try to see if I can pull up the actual thing that it says, but pretty much basically what it sounds like is happening is that, okay, you have to free yourself by overcoming trials. So in other words, maybe this is kind of similar to how the other people characters kind of had to realize their true self, but maybe it's going to be a little bit different. Maybe there's going to be more gameplay involved when it comes to that aspect of it, maybe, or, you know, because like in Persona 4, each of the characters kind of had to face themselves. In Persona 3, I think they just got the gun and they just shot themselves in the brain. It's like, they're Persona! And in Persona 4, they were like, oh, you gotta accept yourself and be yourself and So, yeah. But, I mean, it's definitely going to be very, very interesting here. So, yeah, I know some people kind of want to change the setting, but to me, Persona's kind of what it is like a high school type thing. Like, yeah, college might be interesting, but then again, you know, like, what do Japanese college students do for fun? Like, are they like, I mean, maybe we are thinking too much like American college students, where a lot of them are like party animals and want to hang out and party all the time. Like, I don't know how it's worked at all. I don't know. You know, to be honest with you, I think it works better as a series when it is. Whatever. But anyway, so that's just my thoughts on the upcoming titles. I'm very excited for it, guys. Tell me what you think. Are you excited for any of these titles? Persona Q, Dancing All Night, Ultra Suplex, Ultra Hold. Yeah, I'm going to that one. And of course, Persona 5. Are you guys as hype as I am on this? Tell me what you guys think. Just let me know in the comments below. Tell me what you're looking forward to the most and why. I'll try to put up another video, of course, as soon as I can. We'll try to do some Blaze Blue, probably get myself owned in it, but this way online gameplay and go. Let you guys watch a few more matches and then, or a match or two. I haven't actually played yet, so I'm just recording the audio before I actually do the gameplay, but just kind of make it a little easier. So, guys, until next time, game on.
We're through. It's time to be judged. Good. The left no, snap out. Please do not. This one. Remarkable. Oh no. Careful. Fear makes my attack.
Let's go. No holds barred.
Would you mind fighting me?
Round 1. Action.
I don't think you need my cheering to win. What a blunder to see. Your hands in the left change things up. Don't be scared. Now realize that. Listen, would you mind waiting for a moment? How mean. Hands too.
Isn't I?
good, but you'll win the next.
Round 2. Fight!
You
Easy
did
knife!
that just like that. What a blunder. Give it out. Is this the extent of your strength? Mine. From this moment, your face is in the dark. Lightning strike.
Easy knife!
What a blunder. You're way ahead. You've got to catch up.
Play.
Time to be judged. Stamina dropping. A moment, please. Over here. What a blunder. Backing out. Would you mind waiting for a moment? My attack. Remarkable. Your fingers are the turn going. Don't be scared. There's no damage that way. Remarkable. Good. Keeping up. Starting over. I was shocked. Amazing. Whoever gets the next hit wins. Make sure it's you. Remarkable. It's time to be judged. Why did that lady on get a grip? This one will hurt.
I wouldn't do that. Final round! Fight!
This is it. This is your best shot. Remarkable. My attack. Well, you have some. Stay careful for now.
Easy knife!
Remarkable. Go get him. It's time to be judged. The lever. Come on, get a grip. You're ready. Oh, jeez, you're making it. Impressive.
Easy knife!
Is this the extent of my suit? Don't let him be attacked. Judged. Stamina's shot.
Over here!
My attack. You're not here yet. I see. Here. Would you mind waiting for a moment? Remarkable. This is where the I see. Remarkable. Won't you have some? Persona. Please, momentum is on our side. Keep going. I see. You've almost got this. Oh. No. I see. Remarkable.
That's a win for me. Go!
Here comes round one. Is that so? Don't strive. Please use caution. Close. You've got to take the advantage. Strive. Draw. Tongue. Then attack. How about this? Damage that way. Strive. Come on. Stay in there. Don't lose. Tongue. Is that so? Strive. How about nice ball.
I'll show you
Those wings.
persona!
Watch out.
Easy knife!
One strike. How about Great foot. They're tough too.
Round 2. Here
That was great, but don't get cocky. Here it is. Great strikes. Oh, you just be careful for now. Together.
We're through play!
Splendid.
Persona!
Twice strike. Your fate seems to be up to one. Get a grip.
Nice try!
Yeah. Nice. One strike.
Nice try!
Looking good. Is that so? One strike. Yeah. Oh, Mom, breaking news. Danger. Don't be scared. You'll take some damage that way.